Chapter 2, Safe With You. Perspective, Joanne Clifton. I look at my phone, another missed call from Natalie. There's a voicemail attached to it. Joanne, please call me when you get this. I only want to talk to you. We can't go on like this forever. I've had so many calls and messages from her, all of them saying something very similar to that one, about what happened between us. And I know we probably should talk about it, but I don't want to. I hate to say this, but I'm ashamed. I honestly don't think that it should have happened. I'm assuming that she's told you what actually happened? She didn't? Oh. Well, me and Nat, you see, forget it. We'll stay on a need-to-know basis, for now at least. It isn't necessary that you know what I'm talking about. It's not really any of your business anyway. I'm sorry if that sounds mean at all, but I just don't like talking about it. Part of me wants to pick up the phone when she calls me, but every time I chicken out and press an answer. I'm sorry about that, but I just can't bring myself to admit what me and Natalie did. Don't worry, we didn't kill anyone. And that's all the information you're getting, for now at least. We've just finished today's rehearsal for Flashdance. It's intense for sure. I'm always practically sweating like a pig by the end of it. I walk to my dressing room and start to put all my dance clothes back inside my bag. God, I can't wait to simply get into the shower. It really takes it out of you. I don't know how Ben can dance like that with so much ease. Wait, do you even know who Ben is? Well, his name's Ben Adams, and he plays my character's love interest in Flashdance. He also kind of plays my love interest in real life too. We've been a thing since rehearsal started. It only took a day or two, and we went on our first date. Then he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I obviously agreed. He's a great guy. He's beyond talented, and he really cares about me. We're already at the stage where we tell each other I love you on a daily basis. I'm practically always at his flat, we go out together often, we're active. I'll let you decide for yourself what I mean by that. There's not a day that goes by where he doesn't tell me how much he loves me, and I'm rather fond of him too. Sure, it went a little fast, maybe we could have taken our time a bit more, but if there's clearly a connection, then why should we wait? It's not like we're married or anything. As I'm taking my hair out of the ponytail, I feel two strong hands wrap against my waist, and I turn around to see my boyfriend with a cheeky grin plastered on his face. He kisses me softly. Have I ever told you I love you? He says, smiling. You have, but you're more than welcome to say it again. Gladly. I love you. I love you too, I reply. Okay, so it's been a month. I'm not really sure if I do love him or not yet, but I do have really strong feelings for him. I definitely will fall in love with him, in time. And he loves me, so it makes sense to say it back. I think so anyway. Why don't you come back to my apartment with me? I have a few ideas on how to pass the time, he says, kissing my neck. I giggle, honestly. He's always trying to get in my pants. Not that I'm complaining about that though. I mean, I suppose it would be nice if we could spend at least one day where he's not completely focused on seeing me naked. But he's my boyfriend, so that's just a part of relationships, right? Actually, I need to shower first, I say, giggling, his slight stubble tickling my neck. Well, showering typically requires undressing too, so how about you let me join you, he says cheekily. Ben, I scold, still giggling. I pull away as I hear my phone start to ring. I go over to it and check the caller ID. It's Natalie again. At first, I contemplate answering it. I suppose I do miss speaking to her slightly. Or a lot. We were quite close before things went too far. At first, I get frustrated that Natalie reached out to me so many times, but I've come to believe it's probably because she cares if I'm alright about the thing. So I'm seriously thinking about answering this time. Ben looks over my shoulder and sees Natalie's calling. He takes my phone off me and denies the call for me. I wish you didn't, but Ben doesn't know anything about the thing, so he probably thinks Nat's some kind of creepy stalker who won't leave me alone. So I forgive him for denying the call for me. He's just being protective over me, which shows that he cares. I think that it does, right? She calls you way too often, he says, annoyed. I know, but I think she's just concerned. I try and make the situation appear normal. Maybe, but Joanne, can you please remember that you're my girlfriend? Ben replies. He obviously thinks that there's something going on between me and Nat. Of course, he'd be wrong in thinking that. Me and Nat aren't a thing. Well, what do you class as a thing anyway? It depends upon the person. But Nat and I? No. Just no. I am your girlfriend, I say, reassuring him. Then come back home with me. Show me how much you love me, he tells me. So, I went with him. He's my boyfriend, okay? Couples have sex. And yes, maybe we do, more than most, but why should I explain my relationship to you? Relationships are complicated. I know that better than anyone. They're all different. I don't expect you to understand, and you don't need to either. Yes, fine. I'll give you that perhaps I would like to dial down the amount of sex we have, but it's not like I necessarily object to it, is it? It's not your place to question. Now, excuse me, but I need to go. Speak to you later. End of chapter. So I will be back very shortly with part 3. Hope you enjoyed this part of the audiobook, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.